samurai, bound by the sacred code of Bushido, understood that true strength was not forged in the chaos of battle alone, but in the quiet, unwavering discipline of the self. This inner fortitude was built upon a foundation of profound self-respect, manifested through non-negotiable boundaries that governed every aspect of their being. These were not restrictions meant to confine, but rather conscious choices meant to refine, to carve away the superfluous and reveal the unyielding spirit within, to establish a boundary around one's mind, guarding it against the pollution of frivolous gossip and idle thought, was to cultivate a garden of clarity and focus. To set a boundary around one's body, treating it as a temple through rigorous training, pure sustenance, and controlled rest, was to honor it as the vessel of one's purpose. This disciplined respect for the self was the bedrock upon which courage, loyalty, and honor could reliably stand, transforming a mere warrior into a living embodiment of principled power. These boundaries extended deeply into the realm of emotion and intention, for the samurai knew that an unguarded heart was as vulnerable as an unguarded gate. They practiced the boundary of emotional mastery, refusing to be ruled by fleeting passions of anger, despair, or even excessive joy, which could cloud judgment and lead to dishonorable action. This was not a cold suppression, but a conscious transmutation of raw feeling into focused will. Furthermore, they upheld the boundary of their word, understanding that a promise made was a debt incurred upon their honor. To speak idly or to break a commitment was to fracture one's own integrity, and thus, silence was often preferred over trivial speech. This rigorous internal governance ensured that their energy was preserved for what truly mattered: righteous action, deep loyalty, and the pursuit of a virtuous life. The strength gained was not for domination over others, but for absolute command over the one person they could always strive to control: themselves. In the modern context, the samurai ethos offers a timeless blueprint for constructing an unassailable inner citadel. The boundaries we set, be it with our time, our energy, our relationships, or our own habits, are the practical expressions of our self-respect. To say no to distractions that dilute our purpose is to say yes to our highest potential. To consciously choose our responses rather than being puppeteered by external events is to reclaim our sovereignty. This disciplined life is not one of deprivation, but of profound focus and liberation. By building these 9 walls around our spirit, guarding our focus, our health, our commitments, and our peace, we cease to be victims of circumstance and become the architects of our own character. We forge an inner strength that remains calm in crisis, resilient in the face of adversity, and dignified in all interactions, embodying the modern-day samurai who wins the most critical battle, the victory over oneself.